this podcast now for a little bit while we take care of. All right.
It got really warm in this closet.
But yeah, basically, it's basically. So when we're saying role based, it's kind of like who's good at this. So I am obviously the techie of this group because that's just my job.
Obviously.
But Jay is the financial person because I tried and it gets ugly.
Yeah, that was
bad.
Not fun.
So, but it also, like, whenever it comes to handling certain family situations, Jay's the one that kind of takes charge in that because you don't fuck with Jay. You just don't. Just like, okay, the thing is, the way you started, like the way you end an argument with Jay is you don't start one because she will end it for you. Yeah, that's kind of how that comes.
Sorry. I really don't like confrontation, so if I'm arguing with you, I know I'm right.
Yeah, and it's true because it hasn't ended well for me.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Your track record is.
But at the same time, like I'm a weird emotional person, so. Yeah, so when it comes to like the lovey-dovey family type stuff.
To our listeners at home, please let us know if you can actually hear eyes rolling on the microphones because
we had at least 2 people rolling their eyes at that moment.
Is it not true though? Is it not true? I have
Carry on. I
have weird emotional problems. So where I'm not. So when it comes to like, nurturing the kids and stuff like that, my sense of nurturing is sarcasm. So I kind of like...
It totally is.
I tend to make people laugh rather than like be the huggy type person.
At the most inappropriate times too.
But they laugh.
You'll be so upset and mad or sad, and then he'll say something that you just like you want to hold back the laughter, but you have to laugh anyway, and then you're mad because you're laughing because you want. I
can't be mad anymore. It's like, yeah, but I'm mad because I'm not mad.
Yeah.
It's like, wait.
So the thing is, when you're in a role-based situation, it's kept loose and egalitarian for the very reason of that roles shift. And they could, and they're going to. And sometimes Zan is actually the comforting parent.
When?
Yeah, it happens. I've seen you do it.
Oh, yeah.
I've totally seen you.
I can't believe you're telling on me.
This is weird, yeah. It's when you have a role, but you're not stuck with that role. It's not a lane. It's not a box. It's a role that you do. It's your primary job, knowing that at any point you could be called upon to do any of the other things.
Right.
Not only that, it's important because it actually makes you feel like you have a place and you have an importance.
Right.
Is my place in the corner like after this podcast?
No.
You're going to have to go to the naughty corner again.
It depends. Do I get to dress up as Morticia?
If that's where the naughty corner is going to be, hell yeah.
Anyway, as you were saying, Pro.
So when you have that primary role, that's where your hierarchy comes in. You have that primary role, and then you have all the other roles that come up, all the other things, because you're part of this family, because you're part of this household, because you're part of this situation. So, yeah, Mr. I'm only here for fun, you might actually be called upon to help Junior with their homework.
Yeah.
As long as math isn't involved.
We need you for math.
I can't math half the time.
Whatever, you're the one who helps our son with his math.
Right.
I helped him, but I can't tell you he got them right or not.
Yeah.
He got answers. That's all.
But there's times when the primary bill payer can't do it for whatever reason, and somebody else has got to be able to jump into that. There's times when the nurturer of the family is unavailable because they are taking this child to this place and they're gone. And the next child down the line has an issue. This is where your role shifts, where your egalitarian portions come in and you say, well, I can do that. And you're already established as somebody who is able to do this because everybody is able to do everything. We just specialize.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difference between a role and a hierarchy.
Right. And we find that it works for us. Now, again, to sum everything up, if it works for you, that's the way you ought to do it.
So, like we always say, if it works for you, it works for you. It's not going to be, what we're telling you is stuff that we've seen, stuff we ran into, all this other stuff. And so it's not like we're not telling you rules. You have to abide by these rules and all that.
If you are doing those things, and hopefully we've said something that may get you thinking, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be doing it this way. We should try to do it a different way, just within your, your structure.
Or if you're like, God, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, they have no idea. That's whatever. Hey, I actually, we would love to hear different opinions.
Yeah.
And if what we're saying, you think like, hey, well, y'all didn't mention this. Yeah, send us a message on Twitter or Facebook or something like that. And because because we would love to hear it.
Call us the fuck out.
Yeah. Or no, just call Crow out.
Just me.
Just
okay,
Crow.
yeah. Just
Which I mean, at this point, you will have to send smoke signals because
a pigeon. Carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon.
I am now accepting carrier pigeons.
It's not.
We're moving up in the world.
It's not carrier pigeons. It's data transfer over avian carrier.
Oh.
There's an actual term for it, and it was tested. They basically attached like USBs on the pigeons and let them go, and to see how much data would be transferred and how long it would take for the pigeons to get there. I'll attach a link to the next episode.
Wow, this is what I have, people.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Well, that's all we're going to torture you with today.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
No, not
we're going to
really.
do it again.
Yeah.
We wanted to keep this
Next
one a little
week.
bit short. I know we run over. Thank you guys for listening anyway, and we hope you'll tune in to us next Monday as well, or whenever you get a chance to turn it on. Every Monday
It's a
at
rule.
midnight. So
fit that in your box, okay? Just put it in your box and listen to it every Monday.
wow.
Or Zan is going to come after you.
Haunt your dreams. I don't
He's
know.
going to come.
I'm sure
What is he gonna do? He's gonna sarcastic you to death.
Yes.
Death by sarcasm.
I'm sure my voice is already haunting them, so it's...
Yeah, Well, that's all the time we have for today. And, yeah. Anyway,
And remember, keeping it polyamorous is keeping it.
poly real.
And so this is my turn to shine, if that's what you want to call it. Again, as always, if you want to follow us on Facebook, we're at polysaturated on Facebook. If you want to find us on Twitter, we are at poly_saturated. And you can go to our website at poly-saturated.com. And
Dun dun dun.
we are going to be launching our Patreon on Monday. So we have different tiers. And so take a look at the tiers, see which one you like, and we would really appreciate it if you would help us out.
Appreciate.
Appreciate.
Oh, isn't he so cute?
Really?
Yeah.
We love you and all of your faces.
No.
But yeah, we do have some good stuff that we're going to be giving away with the tiers. We have decals, polysaturated decals. We have polysaturated t-shirts for a couple tiers too. So and if we're feeling spunky and you sign up for one of the tiers that you get stuff with, we may just send something else in there too, a little package.
Bonuses.
Yes, bonuses. Yeah, so basically what we're saying is that if you sign up for tiers that we have to ship you something, yeah, we're just probably going to end up throwing something in there for you. Because why the hell not?
Think of it as the surprise at the bottom of the box.
Yeah, because you know why?
Maybe it'll be Zan's emotion that I have hidden in the box in the closet.
We got to make sure not to ship that out.
We keep that in an old jar of mayonnaise.
Oh God, no. That is horrifying.
We use it as a lava lamp.
That's the lamp he keeps staring at, guys.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That's why I had to hide it. It was making me nauseous.
Oh my God. So basically, some of the tiers we're gonna have, you can listen to mini episodes, bonus material, stuff that ended up on the cutting room floor, and shenanigans that just, oh God, the stuff I have to edit out.
Zan is a shenanigator.
We all are.
A shenanigator is the one who
Shenaniganator.
causes the shenanigans.
A shenaniganator.
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 No, that's way too many syllables.
Why?
Shenanigator.
So stuff like this is going to end up like in the bonus material
Shenanana.
because of the fact that there's a lot of editing that goes into these episodes.
Lots.
Lots of editing.
sometimes we'll have recorded like 2 hours, and we have to try to, well, Zan has to try to cut all of the shenaniganating out.
Right. Which yeah. So you could take 2 hours and break it down into a 45-minute episode. So let's just say there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get put out. Anyway, so on Patreon, we're going to have patreon.com/polysaturated is how you're going to find us. Again, we have many tiers, and again, any support you can, would help out.
We love our listeners.
We love our listeners.
We love you.
We love you.
And the thing is that, so if you do have something that we have to ship you something, since we love our listeners so much, we just might send you a little extra something in there. So as an appreciation, because again, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here.
This is not a bribe. When it's a friend, we call it a consideration. So we'll send you a consideration.
If you made it this far, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
I feel like I should apologize.
And we're so sorry. It was late and we were tired.
So anyway,
the moon was full and we were unsupervised.
Ah.
Until next Monday, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.